Hey guys, it's Sonia. How are you? Welcome to Monday. It is amazing that the sun is out, that it feels so good and so warm. I am just going to reach out to a few people while we're on here, letting people know that I am live and letting you know that I want us to lean into something today that is a little bit different. And it's pretty much to do with our thresholds. It's to really let yourself know when too late is too late, when you've gone past the point of what makes sense. You do not want to get to the point where you are feeling overly stimulated. And folks, sometimes it can happen in a snap of the fingers, where all of a sudden, much is much. The noise, the background noise multiplies, and you cannot get a moment of silence in between everything that's going on. So sure, you can use noise canceling headphones, and sure, you can excuse yourself and put your head down, because that too is so important. Your positioning, your angle. You can also go for a walk. You can also move your body, if you can, with some gentle movement. You can do all of the above, but you cannot do any of those things if you've waited too long. You cannot do much once you've reached the point of being overstimulated. Once you get there, everything stops. Once you get there, if you don't want to snap, if you want to remain calm, if you want to stay in your aura of gentleness and kindness to yourself and others, you need to stop. You need to stop with the noise. You need to remove yourself. You need to rest. And if you find that you are getting irritable more often, you are probably working towards being overstimulated. And it can happen, like I said, in the snap of the fingers. So think about the way you set yourself up in the morning. There are certain routines that you do or don't do. And this is where you're at in your life right now. Because your current lifestyle is going to tell you everything about what you've done in the past. You've created where you are today. You've created your body weight. You've created what's in your bank account. You've created the version of you that is showing up and seeing this. And if this is coming across your For You page, welcome to my page. My name's Sonia. I'm a holistic health coach, and I specifically work with people, women, who are neurodivergent, ADHD specifically, and they are Gen X. So when I say Gen X, think of hormones, think of the sandwich generation. On top of the resiliency and the tenacity and the growth that we've all gone through, we're at a stage right now where we are wanting things to make sense. We're at a stage right now where we're looking for results from the fruits of our labors. We're at a stage right now where the silence is appreciated more than the sounds. So when we're here in this place, in this stage of our lives, we're going to be here for a little bit. Depending on where you're at, we're going to be in this particular threshold, in this time and place for a little bit longer, years likely. So let's adapt. Whether your hormones are screaming or they're quiet, whether you're going through some sort of invisible chronic illness or you're not, or maybe you are and you don't even know, or maybe you're an undiagnosed ADHD woman and it finally makes sense. Or maybe nothing you've ever done in the past has ever worked and now you want to give up on yourself. Not physically, not emotionally, not mentally, but why would you do anything else if nothing works? You want to paint everything with the same brush. Well, you just haven't had the right coach who's had the right experience to lead you, to confidently hold your hand and say, it's going to be okay. Here's how you prevent yourself from being frustrated. Here's how we can change the narrative. See, I was thinking this morning, I like to label myself a holistic health coach, specifically for Gen X women, like I said, and those who are neurodivergent. So you might not know why things haven't made sense. But in reality, what I do is I do soul coaching. Souls to souls connect. My soul and my client's soul. And we have a conversation about where we want to go next together on the calls, through the messages, through the action that is taken. And it's so much more than holistic health coaching. It is so much more than living a creative, imaginative life. It is literally stepping into your CEO experience, because I am not just a holistic health coach. I am the CEO of my life. I am the CEO of my business. So that means I cover all of these bases, not just the coaching piece. So when you take a step back and take a holistic look at where things are and what you do and what's going on and where you're leading yourself, where are you taking yourself on this journey? You're going to start to realize that preventing yourself from being frustrated is one of the quickest ways to step into satisfaction, is one of the quickest ways to turn your dreams into reality, to take the necessary actions, to change your story. Because one day you're going to wake up and suddenly you're going to be like, I'm not this, I am this, because you took the time to prevent being overstimulated, because you took the time to take some deep breaths, because you took the time to be still, because you took the time to journal, because you took the time to lean into you, because you took the time to rest your head on the couch for that 5-10 minutes, and now you feel so much better. That stimulation piece is a huge factor to your life. So, if anything here reaches your soul, please send me a little love in terms of my feed, my algorithms. Love, like, make, comment, share. It's a great help to me. And if you are a 50-year-old neurodivergent woman, whether you're diagnosed or misdiagnosed or not diagnosed, it doesn't matter to me. If you feel like you need something else to help things make sense, let's have a conversation. I'm always fascinated with the fact that information and knowledge is free. You never know who you're going to connect with. You never know where things are going to lead. You never know what you're going to learn. And yet, why are so many of us resistant to hopping on a call and learning more and exploring, simply exploring what that might look like? I had really cute hair this morning, had this part clipped up. It looked adorable. And it's like a couple of hours later and the clips had to come out after a little bit of a dinosaur fight with Hudson. Playful fight. I had a 5-year-old sleepover last night, and I don't know who was more excited. It's times like this I wish my head told me a different story, but I definitely appreciate all of these moments that we have together and what the day-to-day looks like. It's a gift to be able to live in the moment. And starting that way with my health journey certainly didn't feel like a gift, but it's a gift to be able to wake up every day and not knowing what to expect, but going to bed so satisfied. Okay, my friends, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for your love. I always love hearing from you. So I will take your questions and turn those questions into conversations. So continue to subscribe and follow. I'm here for you on your journey.